Hi, my name is Lainey Diskin, and I will be your counselor this evening. What is your name, and what would you like to talk about tonight?
So my name is Jessica, and I want to talk about my past substance abuse issues. I'm having some trouble, like morally accepting some of the places that it took me to and some of the things that I did.
Mhm. Would you like to go into detail about your past and what those struggles that you're having are causing you?
Yeah, so I was an IV drug user for years, and it led to homelessness, it led to prostitution, it led to like my entire family wanted nothing to do with me. Um, and today it kind of like it's almost like this sense of loneliness, like these people that were supposed to love me and support me no matter what, like they weren't there for me. um and it's leading to problems in personal relationships today. Like I never feel like I'm enough. I feel unlovable. I feel
Mhm.
like I'm just not good enough.
Mhm. And why do you think that is? That you feel you're not good enough, you're not enough in the relationship to be worthy of love? You, all the people in your life when you were in active addiction, why do you think that they weren't there for you to support you and get you the help you truly needed?
So I know logically they weren't there because they had tried to help over and over and over again.
Mhm.
Like it's not like they didn't try, right? I didn't want the help. I didn't accept the help. It was like it was a big game for me.
Mhm.
I know why, but it doesn't stop me from feeling like my life building real relationships, whether that be with a partner or with a friend. I forgot about my anniversary. My anniversary is Thursday. My spouse is currently really upset with me because I scheduled a bunch of stuff on Thursday, not even realizing it was our anniversary, right? Like I just separate myself so much from it because it's not going to hurt if this thing doesn't work out for me. And this is a pretty long-term relationship. Like we've been together 6 years, and I still have this thought that he's going to leave, that I'm not what he wants, that he's going to find better, that there's somebody more suitable, more proper, more analytical, smarter, prettier.
Mhm. And that thought has runs through anybody's mind, whether you have addictions, mental health, anything. Being in a long relationship with anybody at any point in a relationship will get the idea of, am I good enough for them? Why are they with me? What is the big picture? Like, what is going on? Like, why are they attracted to me? Is this going to work out in the future? Where are we going with this? Like, are we moving to getting married? Are we going to have kids? Like, what's going to happen? And a lot of people struggle with that through life, where they don't feel like with their partner that they're good enough for them, and they keep asking them like, why are you with me? And it causes a lot of problems.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, major depressive disorder, and generalized anxiety. And it's like I almost feel like that borderline diagnosis gives me an excuse to act out and to pull away
Mhm.
and to consistently not show up and to forget anniversaries and
Mhm.
like he is 100% the one that shows up every time, that's always taking care of me and made sure that I'm happy and I'm well. And it's like I just don't do the same things. Like he
Mhm.
buys me flowers all the time. He shows up with chocolate bars because why not? And I don't think I've ever done anything like that for him. And it's like I get the thought, I get the idea, and then somewhere along the line it starts looking like a bad idea, because what if I get open myself up too much?
Yeah, but what happens if you open up yourself too much? What's the harm in doing that? Is there anything that's gonna happen? Like, are you gonna get hurt if you open yourself too much to your fiance? Are you gonna get, what's the end result that you think's gonna happen if you open yourself up too much to him?
Not in the short term. Like in the moment, he'll be, happy for that thing, and but long term, like if this thing doesn't work out, and that's the other thing, I've always got this contingency plan. Like if this doesn't work, I'm going to be okay because I'm not that attached anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm lying to myself in saying that, but being able to say that makes me feel a lot better emotionally. Like I feel more secure. I feel um and it's kind of crazy saying it out loud, like I'm filling my own head with stuff that I know is lies for this perception of a safety net.
And why do you think you do that? Why do you think you fill your head with those personas?
Because I'm so deathly afraid that he's going to leave me. Last February, he went to Florida without me. I have some criminal charges that don't allow me to travel to the US. So he went up there with his parents, and he was gone a week, and no, 2 weeks. And it was like the end of the world. I mean, like, I was so distraught. Like, I'm going into work yelling at managers, telling them I'm not doing anything because I'm not capable right then and there. I'm like, it was literally like the end of the world to me. Like this guy, and I know he's coming back. Like, he's got a plane ticket to come back. It wasn't a one-way ticket. He's coming. I'm like, this is his house. These are his kids. Like, he's not leaving, but it felt so much like he was leaving that I spent days doing nothing but crying.
And when you were in that state, did you ever turn to drugs? Did you ever like break anything when you were you in fight and flight mode? Were you in the fight mode, like you thought everything was ending? You thought that he was leaving you and not coming back? Like, what did that feeling drive? By yelling at your manager, what was that the result of? Like, what was the end result in that? And all the behaviors that you did when he was gone?
What was the end result in it?
Mm-hmm.
He came back, and everything was fine and it was okay. Like I can logically, it drives me nuts because I can logically see this stuff, but like it doesn't stop me from feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I know I'm being crazy, for lack of a better term. Like I know that logically this doesn't make sense, and I know logically he's coming back, and I know logically
Mm-hmm.
him going to Florida doesn't change our relationship. But like when I'm in that thing, when I'm feeling that thing, it feels so real.
It does feel real because you're in a state where you don't know, because you have those charges and you're not allowed to go. You feel that you're helpless, that you have like basically like shackles on and you can't go. You have this void, this wall that's holding you back from being with your partner. And that fear that he might be finding somebody there or having more fun without you, all those fears creep up and they're not expecting. You never expected them to happen. And it's very overwhelming when they creep up on you out of the blue.
And it's so funny that you say that because I never even considered like the fear that he's having more fun without me. And that's like probably 100% at the root.
No problem. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about or discuss?
Not today, I don't think so.
Okay, well, then we can close the meeting. It was lovely chatting with you today, and I am glad that we got to touch base. And if there's nothing else, we can conclude this session. And I hope you have a safe and happy evening.
You too. Thank you, Lainey.
You're welcome. Bye.